All right, we are here in Marshfield, Massachusetts, wrapping up this project. So right now we're in the living room, and some of the repair work that we did in this section is we have a brand new LVP flooring that was installed. So we had some prep work that we need to do for this area. So this house is built on a slab. So what we did is we did an extreme amount of floor prep in leveling the floors out. There was some big dips in the slab. Probably the biggest one that we saw was about an inch thickness and difference. So what we did is we put a floor leveler down and down the entire main level of the house, floor prep, and then we lay down a luxury vinyl plank. Now moving over to the dining room section, what we did differently here, there used to be just a single light fixture. In this area, we eliminated the light fixture. We added 4 additional recessed lights, and we also added a sun tunnel. So the sun tunnels are gonna bring in a lot of natural light from the sun exposure. Coming in from the dining room, what we did over here is on the last video we performed, this was down to the bare studs. So this is now the finished product. So we changed the layout a little bit, added additional cabinets for the homeowners. There used to be an existing doorway over here. We closed that off and created a nice wraparound kitchen for her. One of the key features that she did want a pot filler, so that was added to the scope of work. Moving from the kitchen into the hallway, what we did here, again, all new paint. There was very limited light in this house, so what we did is we actually added additional recessed lights. So we have 3 recessed lights in this hallway now for this family. Continuous floor throughout the entire main level of the house. Walking into the bathroom. So what we did in this bathroom was gutted down to the studs. And so what we did, we just kind of accommodated the homeowners in their needs and their children. So what we did is we installed a pocket door separating it. We have a washer and dryer set up and a full-size shower, 5x3. Into this section right here. So that way when the kids are getting ready, some of the kids can still use the bathroom, use the sink, and then one of them can be utilizing the shower. So now we are in the daughter's bedroom here in Marshfield, Massachusetts. Again, this room was gutted down to the studs. In the last video, you'll see all the exposed framing. Part of the restoration process in this town of Marshfield, Massachusetts is a stretch energy code. This house exterior walls were built with 2x4 framing. So part of the code requirements is that we had to spray foam this entire house. So there is closed spray cell foam both in the ceiling and in the walls in this home. Homeowner picked out this lovely shade of blue, so this will be their daughter's bedroom. We also have a smaller walk-in closet here. In all the closets we have double shelves for them, so plenty of storage for their clothes to be stored in this bedroom. All right, we are now in the boys' bedroom here, the second bedroom of this 3-bedroom house here in Marshfield, Massachusetts. So again, in the last video, this room was gutted down to the studs. On all the exterior walls, we have closed spray cell foam insulation as well as closed spray cell foam insulation in the attic space. What we did do to help accommodate the homeowners for this room situation is they have 3 boys that will be staying in this room. So what we did is we extended the closet for this room. That way each individual boy will have their own individual space for the closet and their clothes. All right, we are now here in the master bedroom. So a little couple of changes that we did into this master bedroom is it only used to be utilized with 1 closet here in the bedroom. So what we did is to accommodate the homeowners, we added a secondary closet. So for his and her closets in this space, again, all the exterior walls have closed spray cell foam insulation as well as the attic. By adding this closet though, it changed the location of the center light fixture for the ceiling fan. So part of the process is we relocated it to the new center of this room based off also where their bed placement is going to be in this room. All right, so we're here in the master bathroom now of this house in Marshfield, Massachusetts. So a slight change up, we did keep the existing layout, but we did add tile shower walls. We added some additional shelves for them for the shower unit. Again, continuous floors throughout the entire downstairs. In all of our houses and all our projects that we do, one of the big important things is to do blocking. So prior to any of the walls going up, we add additional blocking for toilet paper holder, towel ring, and towel hooks for these homeowners. All right, so quick recap on this house. This house unfortunately had a water loss that was underneath the concrete slab. So part of the restoration processes, the mitigation company came in and removed all the wet affected material as far as framing, drywall, and insulation. Part of our process is we had to take down all the framing from the kitchen into the second bathroom, into the bedroom. We then, once all that framing was removed, we had to cut out the concrete slab. We had to dig down to expose the damaged pipe. That was a cast iron pipe. Once that was exposed, our plumber came in and performed all the rough plumbing repairs that needed to take place. That was then inspected by the town municipalities. Once that was signed off on, then we were able to backfill and we had to pour a new concrete slab inside this house. Once that concrete was cured, then we started the framing process. Once the framing was completed, our plumber came in and completed all of his rough plumbing for both the kitchen and the bathrooms. After that was signed off on, our electrician came in and ran all the new electrical wires that needed to take place part of this project. Part of the rough electrical is we walked through with the homeowners in regards to light placement and light fixture placement as well too, as far as switches and outlets to accommodate them. Once that was signed off, we had closed spray cell foam insulation installed both on all the exterior walls and in the attic space. Another thing that we do is regards to the interior walls. We do insulate the interior walls to help with sound dampening in the homes. After that was all signed off, we had board and batten installed in the house, plastered, all the walls were smooth, both ceiling and walls were smooth. Then we had the kitchen appliances come on, so that way everything could be sized appropriately in regards to the kitchen cabinets. Finished carpenters came in to do all their trim, painters came in, flooring was installed, and this is the end result of the project.